rid of it. Get rid of it right
now. Why you giving life to it? Because the minute I push that button on Facebook and say, "This what happened to me today, and I can't stand such and such," well, you're giving life to a dead situation.
People can't respond.
Now they got your attention. That affected you to the point where you feel you had to take enough time out your day to go say something negative. And that person ain't even, we heard these people playing a victim. Somebody will start something, and then you say something, and they'll be like, "Oh, I didn't mean that. I ain't mean it like that. Calm down." So we heard about this victim playing.
If you say it a crazy way, then I'm gonna receive it a crazy way, just like you said.
Exactly, man. So it's a lot of games, boys, and like I said, it's a lot of stuff come with this stuff, man. With anything in life, people come up to you.
I told you
just
before.
Say anything, bro, off the wall. Just because.
I told you before, bro. I had asthma as a kid growing up. I didn't do too much playing, so recess was not my favorite subject. So I plays no games. I'm not gonna play. we not finna be out there playing, baby. Yeah, your boy was trying to breathe. Forget a game.
Right. It's for real, bro. It's just like I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. You think about it, because when you start understanding this stuff, man, and you really look, and you sit back and you really look, and you be like, wow. It's crazy, but you got to catch yourself, and that's why we got to support each other, people of like mind, because that stuff can get to you. You still human, and you'll be doubting yourself and like, man, make you want to give up. But that's when that support come in and standing together, bro, because you can't do it by yourself.
Man, you have
it'll have you have a nervous breakdown.
Man, you have no idea.
No
idea, man. How many times and failures and setbacks that I came with thinking about the radio moving and grooving on a consistent basis. Man, I was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe this ain't for me. Maybe this is another path I need to go on, because I was on setback after setback. I'm like, okay, I think I'm doing it the right way. Okay, and then next thing you know, setback. Then all of a sudden, coming soon. Think about the radio. Stay tuned. We coming. Okay, and then I get something started again. Next thing you know, that don't work. Hang with us. Coming soon. Think about it radio. I'm like, Lord of mercy.
Right.
But
hey, man, how many schools I called before I even got a chance to speak? And then some people that told me that and I ain't gonna say they lied, because some people got good intentions. They like, they told they get me on the radio here and that. That's a lot of promises, and then it didn't fall through. And it's kind of frustrating sometimes, but that's how it is.
Because you question your past sometimes. I'm sorry, Vincent, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was in reference to what Brandon just said. I mean, that's how it was with me getting started, man. Like, man, I actually started in front of the apartments. Like, in the apartment where I grew up at. Out there. You know what I mean? Just putting them over, just out there, like, every opportunity I'm engaged in. And then it's a brother down there got a small store right there in the neighborhood. And, man, he's like literally just let me use it. Say anytime I want to. And, and being grateful, you know what I mean? And I appreciated it. I started with, I said, Brandon, I picked up my cardboard sign,
That's what
you know what I mean? So it's worth it, though, bro, because look now, though, you know what I mean? It was an opportunity. This, like I said, I'm grateful for you, Brandon, you know what I mean? The opportunity to, you know what I mean, these segments we have. It prepares. If it's once a week, it prepares. For an hour, give us something to look forward to, something positive, something conscious. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what it's about. That's what it's about, though, man. And I appreciate you guys' time. I'm grateful for you guys' knowledge. I'm grateful for you guys' experience. Going through what you went through in life. Even though it wasn't always rosy, or mine wasn't always rosy, but it got us to this day. It got us to 2017 having a conversation about being grateful, and I'm grateful again for the fact that I'm wise and knowledgeable enough to be grateful. Because a lot of times, man, we got people who don't even know how to be grateful because they weren't taught it, they never saw it. We got some people out here, man, that never get nobody tell them they love them, never get nobody tell them they're proud of them, never hear nobody tell them that they are special, that they are someone. And if y'all one of those people that listen and not hearing that, hey, Shelton J, Think About It Radio will let you know y'all somebody. Don't never let nobody sell you something short. So that's why we say when we talk about both sides of it, I always try to think about, not just from my situation and my point of view, always from those other people that's not even getting it. Because as we talk about being grateful and having a gratitude, if we complain and grumble, there's somebody that would trade places with us in a heartbeat.
Right on.
Right on, man. Hey, man, closing remarks, man, in summary, because we always try to lead with solutions, right? Mr. Vincent, what would be some of let's do three. What would be 3 practical solutions that you think would help youth and adults with attitudes of gratitude?
Attitudes and gratitudes, man. I would say 3 of them, man, with just, be thankful. Be thankful for what you got. Be thankful for what you got. And how you be thankful for what you got, take around and look at some of the others that don't have anything. Because, it always get worse. I would just say just be thankful, man. And literally be thankful. Because we just only here for an appointed time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely.
Do unto others that you would have them to do unto you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You sure right about that. I like that, man. I like those points, my man. Yeah. I like those points. Mr. Brandon?
I would say, as an adult, start with yourself and set the example for your child. You can't complain to them, constantly complain in front of them and expect them not to complain. And then another...
Say that again.
Another,
say that
another
again.
thing I would say that, we can tell them, it's people who don't have things or they go without, or we need to go show them. Take them to a homeless shelter.
Yes.
Take a child one day and say, hey, we're going to ride and go get some toys. But they think the toys for them. They go get the toys, but take them to a child, an orphanage or something. Start doing stuff like that so they have a visual. Because, see, a lot of times these children just see us coming home fussing and all this stuff, but we ain't got no visual, So that's why I say, set the example and then try to show them that other side to give them balance about life.
I like that.
Right.
I like that, man. Man, I would also say the 3 things I would think of also as far as an adult perspective is that look around. Look at your surroundings and look and see what you have and what you're blessed with. And then also think about where you were. Not even a year ago, 6 months ago. Then also think about as far as where you can be and where you're going and how your attitude of not being as grateful, how's that gotten you? How's that done? How's that work for you? How's that work for you? So why not try a little something different? And then also from the kids' perspective, stop being selfish. Stop being selfish of parents' time. Stop being selfish of your time. Stop being selfish with the way you ask for things. Be a giver. Be a giver. Be someone that's willing to give. Because one thing about the concept of giving that people don't really understand, you gain a whole lot more by giving. You gain a whole lot by giving. So be a giver of time, of attention, of love, of all those things that's positive. Be a giver of that, and then watch that attitude and that gratitude, watch that start kicking into gear. And then finally, just sit back and just really just focus, man. Focus.
Right.
Just focus. Just sit back, turn everything off that's distracting you, that's getting in your way, that's throwing you off balance, that's aggravating you, even that's entertaining you. Turn it off and just focus and take every day and take every moment of every day to take some time to just focus and just really and run a list in your mind of all the things that's going on. Fix what you can fix. Prepare what you can prepare, and throw those things off that's not going to add any productivity to your particular day.
Right.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Sure.
Gentlemen, thank y'all once more again, man. I appreciate everything. I appreciate you guys taking the time out again from your families, from your responsibilities to sit up here, man, and chop it up with me a few minutes on, on this Straight from the Streets Round Table edition. And I just could be more grateful once again, man, for you guys' time, energy, and effort. Shout out.
Man, thank you, bro.
Man, you're welcome, man. You're very welcome, man. Man, shout out to y'all. Shout out to East Texas. They got a comedy show coming in this weekend in Grapeland. Y'all down there in the area, go check them out, man. Charles Allen, you know, hey, big shout out to you, dog. Keep doing your thing, my man. You know, they doing big things down there, East Texas. They trying to break some comedy. Hey, if y'all in that area, man, you saying ain't nothing to do, they got something down there for you guys to do. Mr. Brandon Whiting, motivational speaker extraordinaire. Y'all get at him. Y'all need something moved, get at him. Mr. Vincent Booker, you need some motivation. You need some positive impact going on. That's the man to talk to right there. That young brother got it going on, and he got a lot of information for you. Can you dig it? And this has been Mr. Shelton J. Think About It Radio. Hit me up. Think About It Radio at yahoo.com. And on that there Twitter at think_radio. GRATEFUL. Grateful. That's what you need to be. That's what we gonna be. And if you're not, that's what you ought to be. Can you dig it? Y'all have a great night. My brothers, thank y'all once again. Peace.
Already, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah, we have some good things, bro. That's all, man. That's love, man. Yeah, that's real, man. Man, that's a great topic, man. Cause there's so many kids, bro. I feel you with that, because they're not grateful at all, man. Yeah, this stuff is serious.
Hey, y'all have a great night. Un momento.